Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then my name is Twinkle and I make videos related to skincare, beauty, makeup and hair tutorials. So if you like such content, then do subscribe to my channel. And if you like watching such videos, then do not forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 10 makeup tips especially for beginners or anyone who is aspiring to be a makeup artist or anyone who loves makeup in general and is trying to get into that field. These are the facts or the notions that generally people have in their mind regarding makeup and the whole thing as a career. So I would be discussing things that you don't need to do and things that you need to do instead. It'll be more clear when I start and I get into the video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. So starting with a don't number one, don't just buy high-end products. Yes guys, I know as a beginner when you start you're obsessed with buying high-end products or you just want to collect so many products and you think that having all those products is going to make you a better artist, but let me tell you, you are very wrong. Having this notion in your mind that having branded products or very expensive products are going to make you a better artist, no. Buying whatever products or buying products in general is not going to make is not going to polish your skill in any way. Practicing with good quality products is going to help you definitely. I know in this era of social media where you see different kind of XYZ products trending and your urge to buy these products and thinking that buying this product and putting this in your vanity is going to make you a good makeup artist is not true. And underestimating drugstore products is even bigger of a mistake. Let me tell you, there are some drugstore products and brands which are way better than high-end products. Don't quote me on this because by any means I'm not trying to say that do not buy high-end products, or I'm not against you buying high-end products. Everybody has, I myself have a lot of high-end products. But then all I'm trying to say is as a makeup beginner, what you need is good quality products, irrespective of they are drugstore or less expensive or even high end. You need them for practice. And as a beginner, I think investing your money in drugstore products is better than just buying very expensive makeup, because you need to practice first and then get into buying those products. Do buy a lot of drugstore products which are good quality and start practicing with them, and then once you get a hang of it, then definitely go for buying all those very good quality and good and nice high-end products which you must have in your kit. Tip number 2, don't use your fingers or cheap tools or brushes or products of that sort. Instead, this time go ahead and invest in good brushes and sponges. You have to understand the fact, irrespective of whatever good quality eyeshadow palettes or foundations or no matter whatever you're buying, but if you don't have good applicators, good sponges or brush set, your brushes are not going to pick up the pigment, especially eyeshadows. Your brushes will not pick up the product, and even if they do somehow, you're not going to be able to blend it seamlessly whatsoever. And then you will just get frustrated because trust me, you've been practicing all this while, and when you start doing this product, actually start to apply it when you want to practice, you won't be able to practice, you won't be able to get those results irrespective of whatever technique you apply. So this time when you want to invest your money, this is the time that you put your money into buying very good quality sponges and brushes, because they can make or break your makeup game. So go ahead and end up using good quality, expensive, inexpensive, whatever you want, but invest in a good set of brushes and sponges. Also, by saying do not use your fingers, I don't mean to say that you do makeup on your face with fingers. Yes, if you want, you can do makeup with your fingers, but I'm talking about people who are aspiring makeup artists who want to do makeup on someone else. I'm sure you know that you do not want to use fingers, and it's not nice to use fingers on somebody else's face because it's not hygienic. So avoid using your hands and fingers wherever not necessary. And it's better as early as possible if you can learn the use of these tools, because you are going to need them in future anyway. So tip number 3 for beginners is moisturizing your skin right. Now, more or less, everybody knows the importance of skincare in day-to-day life, and also if you're someone who uses makeup a lot, and especially when you're aspiring makeup artist or you're already one, and you know you need to really moisturize your skin well according to your skin type and to achieve that flawless makeup based look. The more that we know moisturizing your skin is beneficial, and there are so many XYZ brands in the market and so much of trending products in the market, again we need to know the right kind of products that you put onto your skin. Having said that, because there are so many trending products in the market and we see that, oh, this XYZ product is amazing, my friend is using this famous makeup artist is using this product, oh, this one is using, my friends is using, everybody is using, and every post you see, wherever you go, everybody is using that product. But let me tell you, this product which everybody else is using might not be the correct product for your skin, which might not be addressing the skin concerns that you have or the skin type that you have. So you need to understand that the kind of product which works for everyone else might not work for you. So not only moisturizing the skin is important, but using the right kind of product is important. So for instance, if you're a dry skin and if you're using gel based products, you're not going to get your makeup base right, and you'll end up having your makeup cracked because you've not correctly hydrated your skin and you are a dry skin. Conclusion is that you use the right kind of product and not just the product. Now, tip number 4 is an extension of the last point that I just touched. Now, before I even get into discussing this point, I don't know, there is a kind of obsession that people want to look 1 or 2 or I don't know how many shades lighter than their skin tone. And let me also tell that there must be a specific preference that they want, and I don't have a problem with that. But I want to tell you that a foundation cannot make you look 2 or 1 or whatever tons of shades of lighter skin tone that you are thinking of getting. A foundation is not the right kind of product, first of all, which is going to give you that lighter skin tone. You need to find the right shade of foundation. Using a very light shade of foundation or a foundation which is too dark for your skin tone is not going to look good and is not going to make your makeup look nice on your skin. A very light shade is going to get oxidized and you're going to look very gray instantly, and a very dark makeup is not going to look your shade again. So you have to make sure that you choose the right shade of foundation for your skin. If you want me to make a video on how to choose the right shade of foundation and how to find out what skin tone or an undertone are you, comment down in the section below and let me know that you want me to make it. Tip number 5, using the concealer only on the areas that you need, or only spot concealing and not setting your makeup. Guys, this is a very common mistake that people do. I know we've already discussed about the right shade of concealer and foundation shade, that only when you use that are you going to set your makeup correctly. Here, I'm not talking about the spots or the acne marks that you have on a daily day-to-day life that you need to conceal for yourself. Guys, we're talking about makeup artists, and if you're trying to do makeup professionally on someone else, we don't want to just spot conceal. There is a proper technique that needs to be followed. We need to use correctors, concealers, foundations, and all of that. You can't just go with a concealer and then just blend it and then set it with a powder. It's not going to give you that look. It's not going to look nice, it's going to turn cakey. What you need to do instead is, if you think that you need to cover your dark circles, you cannot just put concealer like here and then just blend it here. No. For instance, if you want to cover your under eye, there you put it in a V shape and then you blend it, covering area around as well, so it looks blended and even out. It should not look like a patch any day. And then you go ahead and set it with a powder. So according to your skin type, of course. If you're an oily skin, I've always said that go all over your face. If you're a dry skin, just set the areas, and if you want, go with a mist or a hydrating mist or a setting spray. Tip number 6, using an eyeshadow primer. Now I know some of you might just want to skip the eyeshadow primer. Some of you might think that using a concealer is fine. Whatever you do, you need to use something as a strong base. If not a primer, use a concealer, which is a good substitute of a primer. If you don't use a primer, irrespective of your lids being pigmented or not, the pigment of the eyeshadow is not gonna pop out, and you, whatever colors that you use, first, second, third transitions, the light and transitions, they are just gonna go vanished. So no matter whatever blending you do, however strong blending game you have, it's just not gonna show. So it is very important that you put a lighter primer according to, of course, the skin tone, and then go ahead and blend your eyeshadows so it pops out and it makes your eye makeup stand out. And do not forget to use a mascara, guys. Even if you're doing a no makeup look, or if you don't want to put makeup at all, there are a few essentials, and mascara is one of them. Mascara is such an essential product that if you miss that step, I don't know who misses a mascara, but make this point, I cannot stress enough, mascara is important. Even if you're going to put falsies, you do not forget about the mascara, because some people have, like me, I have very big lashes. So if I don't set it up with the mascara and I don't curl them, they have their own direction, they go in some XYZ direction, and my lashes, falsies I mean, are in some other direction. So you have to make sure that both of them are in sync. Tip number 7, don't go overboard with your eyebrows. Guys, now your eyebrows are the most important. I feel that eyebrows are the most important feature of your face. Doing an eyebrow can just make your look, like, you can just do your eyebrows and you'll look completely very different, like as if you've done something to your face. You'll already look like very active and very fresh and all that. So even if I have to go and skip the makeup at all, there are 3 essentials, and one of them is doing my eyebrows, putting mascara, and just the lip balm. And as makeup beginners, if you think that overdoing your eyebrows or just creating that fake look and just putting too much of product is going to make your eyes stand out, or make them look more dramatic and make them look wow, no, you guys are absolutely wrong. I know we all have a hard time learning how to do brows because they are tricky. So initially, what I would advise you guys are to just fill in the gaps, and also filling the gaps with a lighter shade. Do not go with a darker shade, and just don't overdraw the eyebrows. It does not go with everybody's face. However, if you just go and fill in the brows naturally, like just fill in the gaps and make it look natural, it will go and it'll look really nice, trust me. And natural looking brows are very much in trend anyway, so try and stay a little natural and keep it minimal. Don't go overboard and don't overdo the eyebrows. So guys, tip number 8 is using very harsh shades of lipsticks. Guys, I know initially it can be very tricky as of what kind of lipstick do you want to use on a certain kind of skin tone. Now we all know that everybody is a big fan of lipsticks, and we all own so many lipsticks that we're not even going to use. We're going to see people around using certain shades of lipsticks which you are definitely not going to use as a person, and can be vice versa. So a shade of lipstick that looks nice on you might not look nice on some other person, irrespective of the skin tone as well. So there's a very important need for you to learn that what kind of skin tones go with what kind of colors, and initially that takes a lot of practice and experience. So as a makeup beginner, what you want to do is play safe and choose neutral shades, or the colors which just kind of adds a hint of color. Give it a thought, try to look at the outfit and the jewelry, and also take the client's suggestion. And if you think all of these does not come to a rescue, then just go ahead and play safe. Use a shade which just kind of gives a hint of color and not go overboard. Tip number 9. Now, when all the makeup is done, and if you think you've been doing everything right, comes the most important part, makeup removal. And what we don't want to do here is sleeping with your makeup on. This point is in general applicable to everybody, but very important for someone who uses makeup on everyday basis. And I think nowadays everybody is into makeup. So no matter what products you're using, high end, very good quality, good skincare, everything goes in vain if you are not removing your makeup every day. And the worst part is sleeping in that makeup. Guys, we rejuvenate our skin repairs itself while sleeping. But if you have your pores closed and on top of it you have a layer of makeup which has been sitting on your face for I don't know how many couple of hours with dirt, oil, makeup and God knows what all, and you sleep with all of that and then you wake up, you will not have a fresh skin. Instead, you will have all of that dirt and you'll have surprises like pimples, acne, rashes, and I don't know what all. So do not sleep with your makeup on. Instead, make sure that you have a very good and nice makeup regime. You should introduce yourself into a nice CTM and you should be regular with that. I've made a video on how I remove my makeup and what is my CTM routine, and I will link it somewhere here, so if you want you can check it out. And coming on to our last tip of the day is being afraid of trying new makeup. Now, in this era of social media where everything is just a click away, we know there are so many things in the market with all kinds of new makeup looks, be it cut crease or smoky eye looks with the different kind of shades, dark, light, dramatic looks. I mean, there is so much new to try, from techniques to products to looks. We have so many things, and as beginners, this is the right time that you try, experiment and practice. This is definitely not the time to play safe and just be, to play safe and be afraid of things. This is the time that you can practice and overcome your fears and you can do well, because on later on people will not expect and there will be no space of doing errors. So this is the time that you practice, make mistakes and also learn from them, rather being just playing safe and doing things which you've been doing. Go out of your comfort zone, try something new. If you're a person who looks, for example, if you want someone who just does monochromatic looks or nudes, go overboard, try it. I mean, who's asking you to go out and roam around? There's no harm in trying them. You will definitely learn something new every day. And having said that, that's all for my today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video of mine, and if this was helpful and you like watching such videos, then comment down and let me know. And if there are any suggestions on what kind of videos that you want to see, also put it down and I shall do that for you. And I'll see you in my next one. Till then, bye bye.